Hey everyone, picture this. A collection of never-before-seen photos of Elizabeth Montgomery, the star who stole our hearts as Samantha Stevens in Bewitched. These aren't just any photos, they're rare glimpses into her life, her laughter, and the moments that shaped her into a Hollywood legend. Today, we're diving into the untold story behind these hidden treasures, revealing secrets from her life that will surprise even her biggest fans. Stick with me until the end, because you won't believe the emotional twist waiting for you in one of these photos. It's a moment that changed everything for Elizabeth. Let's get started. Elizabeth Montgomery was more than just the which we all adore. Born on April 15, 1933, in Los Angeles, she was the daughter of actor Robert Montgomery, a big name in Hollywood's golden age. Growing up in a showbiz family, Elizabeth was destined for the spotlight, but her journey wasn't all glitz and glamour. These rare photos we're sharing today show a side of her that wasn't always on the screen, a woman who was funny, fierce, and deeply human. From her early days on her father's TV show, Robert Montgomery presents to her iconic role in Bewitched. These images capture moments that tell a story of talent, struggle, and heart. So, why are these photos so special? Because they peel back the curtain on a star who lived a life full of surprises. Let's start with a photo from the 1950s, when Elizabeth was just breaking into the industry. In this black and white shot, she's on the set of Robert Montgomery Presents, looking poised but a little nervous. Her smile is bright, but you can see the determination in her eyes. This was a young woman trying to prove herself, not just as Robert Montgomery's daughter, but as an actress in her own right. She was only in her early 20s, taking on live TV performances when a single mistake could ruin a show. Can you imagine the pressure? This photo captures that raw, early ambition, a moment before she became a household name. It's a reminder that even stars like Elizabeth had to start somewhere, fighting to carve out their own space. Now, let's jump to a candid shot from the Bewitched set in the 1960s. Here's Elizabeth, laughing with Dick York, who played her on-screen husband, Darren. They're sitting on the iconic living room set, and Elizabeth is tossing her head back, clearly cracking up at something Dick said. This photo is pure gold because it shows the real chemistry that made Bewitched so magical. Off-camera, Elizabeth was known for her quick wit and playful spirit. Stories from the set say she'd often prank the crew, hiding props or sneaking in silly lines to make everyone laugh. This image isn't just a snapshot, it's a window into the joy she brought to everyone around her. Keep watching, because we've got more behind-the-scenes gems coming up. Another photo takes us to a quieter moment in Elizabeth's life. It's the early 1970s, and she's at a charity event, holding a microphone and speaking passionately. Dressed in a simple but elegant outfit, she looks every bit the activist she was. Did you know Elizabeth was a fierce advocate for causes like women's rights and AIDS awareness? This photo captures her in her element, using her fame to make a difference. After Bewitched ended in 1972, she dove into TV movies like A Case of Rape and The Legend of Lizzie Borden, roles that showed her range and her commitment to tackling tough issues. This image reminds us that Elizabeth wasn't just a TV star, she was a woman who cared deeply about the world. Here's one of my favorite photos. Elizabeth at home with her kids in the late 1960s. She's sitting on the floor, surrounded by toys, with her 3 children climbing all over her. Her hair's a little messy, and she's got this warm, genuine smile. This is Elizabeth, the mom, not the celebrity. She was married to director William Asher during Bewitched, and they had 3 kids together, William Jr., Robert, and Rebecca. Friends said she'd rush home from the set to be with her family, often turning down big roles to focus on them. This photo is so special because it shows the private side of a woman who balanced stardom with motherhood. It's a side of Elizabeth you don't often see, and it's honestly heartwarming. Now, let's talk about a photo that's a bit more mysterious. It's from 1975, on the set of The Legend of Lizzie Borden. Elizabeth is in costume, holding an axe, with a haunting look in her eyes. This role was a huge departure from Samantha. Playing an accused murderer took guts. What's wild is that years later, researchers found out Elizabeth was actually a distant cousin of Lizzie Borden. Can you believe that? This photo captures her fully immersed in the role, showing her incredible range as an actress. It's a chilling moment that makes you wonder what was going through her mind as she stepped into such a dark character. One of the rarest photos we have is from the 1980s. During a rehearsal for Love Letters, a play she did on Broadway with Robert Foxworth, her partner at the time. In this shot, they're sitting close, reading scripts, and you can see the connection between them. Elizabeth and Robert were together for over 20 years, and their love story was one of quiet strength. This photo feels intimate, like we're peeking into a moment of their real-life bond. After Bewitched, Elizabeth took on more theater and TV movies, always choosing roles that challenged her. This image is a testament to her passion for acting. Even later in her career, here's where things get emotional, so stay with me. This next photo is from 1995, just weeks before Elizabeth passed away. She's at a recording studio, volunteering for Learning Ally, a nonprofit that provides audiobooks for people with disabilities. In this shot, she's wearing headphones, smiling softly as she reads into a microphone. Elizabeth was battling colon cancer, but she kept this work private, not wanting attention. This photo is heartbreaking because it shows her giving back. Even when she was facing her own struggles, she passed away on May 18, 1995, at just 62, leaving behind a legacy that still touches us today. This image is the one I promised you'd want to see, a powerful reminder of her kindness and strength. Wow, what a journey through these rare photos. Each one tells a piece of Elizabeth Montgomery's story, from her early days in Hollywood to her iconic Bewitched years, her activism, her family life, and her final days giving back. These images show a woman who was so much more than a TV star. She was a trailblazer, a mom, a fighter, and a giver. I hope you loved discovering these moments as much as I did. If you made it to the end, thank you. You didn't miss that emotional photo that showed Elizabeth's heart. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more untold stories and rare finds. What's your favorite Elizabeth Montgomery moment? Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next video.